Hey guys, Kung Fu Info here today. How you doing? I'm just basically here today just to show you a little invention that I've made and an invention that I'm now working on, which has transpired from my current invention. Okay, it's not completely my invention. I did see it. Some other guy did it on YouTube, so let me just see if I can plug it in to where you guys can see it working. Basically guys, it's a homemade air conditioning unit. You can see in there, I don't know if you can see it. No, you probably can't, guys. No, I don't think this is going to work while I've got it plugged in. But yeah, basically it's a mini air conditioning unit that is USB powered. I know, pretty cool, right? Okay, so here's what it is. You can see there is a fan in there. Now I've made these from those little USB laptop coolers and PS3 coolers, or whatever you want to call it. I've actually made it from one of them, which I had, which I bought for myself ages ago. So kind of hacked it apart. Just needed the fan, so I took all the other crap off of it and just kept it as the fan. Basically is how it works. In here is where the air comes in, the warm air, and then in here is a little tray which I fill up with ice. The tray of ice goes in here like that, so then the hot air comes in across the tray of ice, over the ice, and the icy air gets sucked up into the fan and then blown out here through this little tube. Now, it's currently not very powerful. It's not enough to cool a room, definitely not. It's probably enough to cool you down a little bit, maybe, but it's not really very powerful. It's not really worth having to try and cool a room down or to cool yourself down. It does do, I must admit, it does put out a decent amount of cold air. Like if you put your hand right in front of it, it's pretty damn cold air. But if you take it away like this far, you can't really feel it that much. It doesn't really do much. So this is only a prototype, but I know it works. It definitely does cool down pretty well. So I know it officially works. So this is prototype 1. Now I'm working on another one which is a lot bigger, as you can see, and I'm basically, that's what I've done. I've already taped up the holes ready. I haven't got the fans yet, but I'm going to buy them soon. Now this is just a little air slit. Now that's what's going to happen. The air's going to come up and it's going to come through the fans, which I'm going to have one on the top just here. I'm going to have one here, and probably one at the bottom. Now that is going to really, provide some decent cooling. Then I'm going to get a USB splitter or a USB hub, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to plug all the fans into the hub so it all works off of one USB port, and then I can just basically take the port out, plug it in my computer, and it's just an absolutely massive air conditioning, well, not massive, but pretty big for a USB air conditioning unit. And then I'm basically, if I just open this up for you right here, I can get it open. As you can see, I've tried to waterproof the bottom. Now that will do a half decent job because there's going to be a decent amount of condensation come up in here. And then at the back here I have some bubble wrap. Now this is going to provide insulation for the water bottles, because that's what I'm going to use. I'm not going to use just plain ice. I'm going to put water bottles in here, and that is going to be what creates the cold air. So I'm not going to have any fans at the back. They're all going to be here on the top, and well, I won't put any on the sides because it's just too flimsy to have any on the sides. But I'm going to have, probably 3 here and then 1 on the top, so I get a decent amount of air coming through. Or I might actually just put all 4 here, who knows? We'll find out when I get going with it. But yeah, so here it is. Here it is, guys. This is going to be my USB air conditioning unit. Now I'm probably going to attach the hub right here, and then it's all good. All the wires are going to be inside, and I'm probably going to put some tape over the wires, so just gives them a little bit of protection from condensation and that sort of thing. But yeah, that's about it, guys. It's going to be really easy to make, actually surprisingly easy. It's only going to cost me about, how much will it cost me? I should say around £5 to make this. Maybe £4. Yeah, about £4 to make this, guys. This massive air conditioning unit. Well, not massively massive, but you know, it's big enough to where it could probably cool down a room decent enough to where you'd want to use it in the summer. Not sure how good the cooling capacity is going to be on it, but hopefully it's going to be better than this one. Well, I know it'll be better than this one, but I want it to be good enough to where it can cool down my whole room, which will be really awesome. So I'm basically, yeah, like I say, I'm going to have the hub situated about here, and then all the wires are going to come in, and then I'm going to have like a probably a hole in this tape, have the plug come through, and probably have an extension lead for it, because I will probably need one. And yeah, and then I'm going to take the bottles, put them all sort of on their side, and then just, you know, put them all in. I'm probably going to be able to get about 4 to 6 bottles in here of just water which has been frozen, and then just pile it all in. And yeah, it should last, you know, a couple of hours before I have to refreeze the water. But you know, for come on guys, I mean £4 for a whole system. Well, technically £5 including this fan, but yeah, for the whole damn system, you know, that is really cheap. And if it cools down my room, that'll be awesome. I will do an update on this, guys. It might be a little while till I get it though. I'm thinking probably Friday will be the day that I start construction on this, because that is when I can buy my fans, because that's when my EMA goes in. So I'll be buying a couple on Friday. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Wish me luck with this air conditioning unit, and yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Peace out, guys.